Hello, YouTube people. As you can probably tell, I do not look in the happiest of moods. And I thought I would divulge. I think that's the word. I thought I would talk about, in a little bit more depth, what's going on right now. That I kind of talked about in the video I posted yesterday night for Shani. So my 25-year-old sister has not been heard from since last Thursday. So it's been a week since nobody that we personally know that knows her that we can get a hold of has heard or talked to her. And that's fine because she normally does silly things. I don't want to say her name in case she somehow knows of this account, because I already made a video on Facebook asking her to just let us know that she was okay, or to call me and just let me know that she was okay. I don't care what she's doing. I don't care if she never wants to speak or hear from us again, like I said in my last video. I just want confirmation that she's alive. So today I am going to, after my son's swim lessons, going to file a police report for a missing person, because that's all I can think of to do, especially when they're in Ontario and I am all the way here in Alberta. Now, because you guys don't know my real name and I am not going to say her name, I can kind of give you a backstory as to how my sister is, or what she might be thinking, or the only thing that I can think of that is possibly going through her mind at this time, not being her. So my sister was in a pretty abusive relationship for almost 2 years with her ex-boyfriend. And she has lied in the past and stolen money and done some not so great things while with this man. And long story short, there were at least 3 instances where we had to get the police involved to get him out of the house and everything. But she kept going back to him and doing it, and just stupid stuff, guys. And so the only thing that I can think of that is possible is he has whined and complained and tried to pull off his sweetheartness, which doesn't fool me because he's a complete... Anyway, I don't want to get into it too much in that aspect. This is about my sister. And, you know, my concern for her, especially if she decided to run away with this guy. And because she lies and doesn't tell the truth, she told my dad, okay, so on Thursday, before my dad didn't hear from her at all, she was supposed to be taking her manager to the hospital because from the talks I had with her before, her manager wasn't doing the greatest and she was thinking about going to the hospital. So I was already aware of that. And the last time I talked to my sister, which was 3 days before the November 19th, which was my birthday on November 19th. And it was a happy conversation. Like, it was completely normal. I had no concerns. I had no idea that anything was going to lead up to this. So completely blew my mind when she had blocked or deleted her Facebook, and I tried calling her cell phone, and I just keep getting a busy signal. So that brings me back to lying. So she had told my dad that she was going to see her son. She has a son with not her ex, the ex before that. I don't want to get into too much of that in this video. So yeah, my nephew's like 6 years old, and he lives with his dad and his grandparents, his dad's parents. And she was supposed to drive there and see her son and blah, 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 blah. Now, my sister hasn't worked for like at least a week because she injured her foot, and she's got, not a cast, but like a brace or whatever on it. So, and she was supposed to have a doctor's appointment to find out if she needed surgery on her foot. I have no idea what the frigajig is going on over there. And it makes me question if I made the right choice, whether to move out here or not. Because I don't want to have to worry about my family. And it's hard not being able to just drive like 10 minutes away. Anyway, I just wish she wouldn't do things like this when she knows that I worry and there's nothing that I can do. The only thing I can think of is to file a police report. And I'm just hoping that they can at least find her. But she told my dad that she met this guy, and I think she met him once, and like the story's so misconstrued, and at this point my dad wants nothing to do with her and said that he'll move and not tell her, and he doesn't want to file a police report because at this point he doesn't care if she's dead. Like, it's awful, guys, right now. My dad, I know he cares and he's just saying that, but my sister has done so many things to our family, and, you know, that kind of remind my dad of what my mom did. My mom was bipolar. My sister has her own issues. And my dad is super depressed right now, and there's nothing I can do except for FaceTime him. And it broke, I'm sorry guys, but it broke my heart yesterday, because my dad is not the type of person to say that he misses me